Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation?
Hey, you ready for this? And the people who wait for ready are the people who never get started. You can't wait to be ready because if you wait to be ready, you will be waiting forever. Because if you want to close the gap between where you are and where you want to be, you have to recognize that it takes time, patience, effort, energy, sacrifice, commitment, discipline. It takes all the, and look, everybody tells you this shit all the time. Like, I get it. And honestly, sometimes I get tired of hearing it. And I'm like, why am I even talking about this? Why do people even listen to this? Why are you even going to do something about it? Because you've made a decision and a declaration to be the difference maker in your life, in your community, in your family, in ending this generational trauma thing that has plagued us. Guys, you have to understand that. Like, I think about this all the time. I wish that we didn't even have to have this conversation, but we still live in a world and in a society that allows people to hit their kids. And think about that. You know, those children are learning in the same way that we learned. And the only way we break the cycle is we talk about it. We educate ourselves. We create change. We become the change that we want to be, not because of any other reason than we have made the decision that we know that we have the power to. But many of us, we need to face the discomfort of the moments of transition, because the brain looks at the chaos of the current moment and says, I'm good with this. I'm okay with relationships that are abusive. I'm okay with getting hit. I'm okay with being in debt. I'm okay with collectors calling me. I'm okay with not taking care of my body. I'm okay with smoking cigarettes because we're used to it. And all that stuff is me. I'm literally speaking my truth right now. And when you start to think about the possibility of something different, the brain starts, oh man, I don't know. I don't know. You know, this chaos stuff, like I'm used to this. This is okay. Like, I'm not tripping. It's okay. But then you have to make a decision. You have to think about it. You have to decide, like, is it okay? Or are you comfortable in the chaos? Because if you're comfortable in the chaos, I'm going to tell you right now, you can live there forever, but you'll never find who it is that you are. You'll never find your truth. You'll never find your power. You'll never find your authenticity if you stay comfortable in the chaos. And to close that gap, to become the person you know you're capable of being, you have to take action every single day. You have to do things differently than you've done them so that on a long enough timeline, those things compound. And as they compound and they exponentially grow, you start to grow. And it starts with one choice, one decision, one action, one little thing that you can do today. And you have to ask yourself this question: what is one thing, just one thing that I can do today so that I can be the person to be the one in my life? My friends, I hope that you'll take this and you'll carry it and you'll ask yourself what that needs to be. Because if you do one thing differently today, and you do one thing differently today for a whole year, then you will have done 365 different things. And you cannot tell me that your life will not be different if you did 365 different things. So my friends, ask yourself, why do you want to be the one? Why do you want to heal? Why do you want to learn to love yourself? Why do you want to be unbroken? Because when you ask that question of yourself and you answer that question for yourself and you start showing up in life in your authenticity, in your truth, in your values, in your vulnerabilities, in your boundaries, and all the things that it is that you are, then you truly will be the hero of your own story.